Look what you've got in your hand. Yes!
What, glass champagne?
Yeah, a glass of champagne.
Yeah, okay.
Ching.
Yeah, I know.
Best actor.
It's awesome. I'm so proud. And I mean it. I usually don't care too much. It's just nice to be involved usually at award ceremonies, but I did care about this one. I'm very proud of this film, and I'm very proud of the people that made it and stuff, so I'm just dead chuffed, actually. But dead proud to be nominated alongside all those guys tonight. I mean, to be in that company is incredible, but to kind of, I don't know, just be recognised by the people who are here to celebrate the independent films is amazing. So I'm humbled, but I'm also dead cheesy grinny as well.
This film's, I don't know, there's a raised importance to this film, isn't there, for you in terms of, I don't know, the collaborative effort that you went with the director, with John and stuff, and also the cast as well, you know, your fellow cast members as well. Yeah,
I think we all felt that we were putting our heads on the chopping block, really, partly because we were aware that if we failed, it would come off as only kind of shock tactics. If we failed, if we didn't get it just right, it would only come across as just vulgar. And it is all those things. It's very shocking at times, and we mean that, and it is very vulgar at times, and we mean that. But if we didn't get it right and inject it with a certain amount of humanity and humour and a kind of sophistication as well, I think it would have just come across as vulgar and minging. And don't get me wrong, I think there's a lot of people who watch this film that think it is still that, and again I say I pity those people. But we did get it right, I think, and that is due to the miracle of collaboration that is like 100 people coming together on a film set and gelling and sharing a vision and all of them moving in the same direction. It's in large part due to a fantastic script that happens to be written by the same person who directed it fantastically, John.
Does that make a difference, do you think?
I think it can make a difference. I think what's really good is that when you read a script that you think is fantastic, you immediately have an inroad into the mind of your director. And so you kind of already know what he wants and how he thinks. And so that can be really helpful because, say, he gives you a bad piece of direction, you can go, wait a minute, he wrote it like that. I think I know what he wanted when he wrote it. I just don't know what he's talking about now. But so I get how his mind works, and I go, I think I know what he actually is saying to me, even though he's only directing his second film and has only worked with actors twice. Do you know what I mean? So it's so sometimes it's hard to kind of communicate. Sometimes it's hard to communicate to your loved one, like what you'd like for dinner, and you end up having an argument. So actually telling an actor how you'd like them to pretend something massive, it's fucking impossible. So, but he's amazing, and he has only worked with actors a couple of times, and he's brilliant with them. But again, I think that's because when he's writing it, he sort of plays the character himself. You know?
Yeah. What was your thoughts on Bruce as a person? I can imagine you quite intimidating. Was he quite intimidating?
No, I mean,
exciting to get.
In some ways, he was intimidating.
And I mean that in a good way, though. You know, in terms of.
In a massively good way. In some days, he was intimidating. I thought he was just a brilliantly sort of broken, very human person. His problem is he feels it all, and he's been feeling it all from a way too early a stage. He was sensitised to pain and to abuse at a way early age. So he's been feeling life, I think, a lot longer than most people do, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he's been aware of the truths of the world from a tiny wee age, and some people can deal with that, and some people can't, and he can't deal with that. And I've got a lot of feeling for that kind of predicament and that kind of situation. So when you put him into a film where he's, you know, late 30s, early 40s, he's been living it with his entire life, and he just seems like a maniac, and he just seems like a Machiavellian sort of bastard. I still feel for the wee boy. That, you know, it's very easy to say, like, oh no, my father hit me, or like, you know, I was abused as a child and therefore you need to forgive me. I'm not saying anybody needs to forgive him, but I still have empathy for him, I still feel for him, still believe in the punishment.
Yeah.
He does get punished, he gets the ultimate punishment, you know, and the film punishes him, you know, we can completely condemn him really, but I still feel for him, I still have empathy for him, and
you do as a viewer watching the film as well.
Oh, good, thank
definitely.
You. I do, but, yeah. I miss him. I really miss him. Really miss him. I do. No. Don't miss the things that he does to people.
Just get John to be him for the rest of the night, then you'll be absolutely fine. And listen, I can't say congratulations enough. I'm so chuffed for you.
You could try and say it 100. Don't.
Don't. Well done, you. Massive congratulations. Enjoy your night.